Hi guys, I am Priti and you're watching this video on Bhagavad Gita Diaries, the verse number 3. So the meaning of the verse number 3 is in this verse 3 Duryodhan is pointing out he is asking his guru Dronacharya to see at to see the intelligent disciple, the son of Drupad. The son of Drupad is the name of the king, and Drupad had some political issue, had some political conflict with Dronacharya, and Drupad actually wanted a son who would kill Dronacharya. That is why he did some tapasya and he gained the son Drishtadyumna. And in the war of Mahabharata, Drishtadyumna is somebody who is standing opposite Duryodhan, who is standing opposite Dronacharya. So Dronacharya was very well aware that Drishtadyumna was somebody who had the power to kill him, and even Duryodhan was aware of that. Despite of Dronacharya knowing that Drishtadyumna was he actually took birth so that he could kill Dronacharya, still Dronacharya being the ultimate Brahmin, he was a very liberal Brahman, and which is why he did not actually want to not teach Drishtadyumna. He wanted to be lenient towards Drishtadyumna as he is towards every other students. He did not want to hold back just because Drishtadyumna was destined to kill Dronacharya. So when Duryodhan is pointing out to Dronacharya that, see, this is Drishtadyumna, somewhat he is somehow trying to point out that you have Drishtadyumna opposite in the army, and somehow he scornfully says that when it was the time that you could have avoided teaching him your best of the skills of a warrior, still he did not hold back at that time. Dronacharya did not hold back at that time, and Duryodhan wants to remind him that though you were lenient at that point when you were his guru, it is essential that now when Dronacharya he is in the opposite war end from Drishtadyumna, Duryodhan wanted that Dronacharya does not hold back, he does not become the lenient guru how he had taught Drishtadyumna, and he wanted him to give his full force in the war. So that is what Duryodhan wants to point out too. At the same time, Dronacharya's favorite student was Arjun, and Arjun was somebody who was the most favorite student of Dronacharya, and Arjun used to have the best ethical qualities, the best Niti Shastra qualities, and he was favorite of everybody. And Duryodhan knew that Arjun was the favorite of Dronacharya as well. So Duryodhan did not want that Dronacharya holds back during the war, whether he is trying to attack on Arjun or whether he is trying to attack on Drishtadyumna. He knew that the teacher in him was somebody who liked Arjun the most as a student, and which is why there are full chances that Arjun would be spared. Dronacharya would not attack with his full force, and he would be like a lenient teacher, not attacking on his student, on his favorite student. Okay, so this is what Duryodhan wants to scornfully point out towards. Now there are these verses, verse number 4, 5 and 6, and these are where Duryodhan is continuously telling the names of people in the opposite army, and he just wants to let's say here in this army are many heroic bowmen equal in fighting to Bhim and Arjun, great fighters like Yuyudhan, Virata and Drupada. Okay, so a lot of good warriors he is naming here. And there are also that is verse number 4, number 5 also the same. He is pointing towards Drishtaketu, Chekitan, Kashi Raja. So names he is taking. Even the number 6th verse is the same, where he is taking the names of the son of Subhadra, sons of Draupadi, and all those who are on the end of Arjun. Same as with the verse number 7. And yeah, so this is what he's trying to do. From the verse number 5 to verse number 7, he's trying to 4, 5, 6 and 7, he's trying to point out to Dronacharya all the best of the people in the opposite army. Now yes, Duryodhan had the best of army, the best of quantity. Yeah, he had a good quantity of soldiers on his side, whereas Arjun had good quality of people on his side. Not just about quality, we also have checked in that Krishna, who is with Arjun and with whose guidance actually the war was won by Arjun and his family, by the Pandavas. So yeah, Krishna was on their side. It's not that all good quality people were only on the side of Arjun. Even Duryodhan had good quality people. I don't know whether that's the right way of expressing qualities of people, but yes, there were some very good warriors even on the end of Duryodhan, but still he still has his eye on the good people, the good warriors on the Arjun's side, because that is where he is scared of. He is scared of those warriors, that because of them he might not be able to win the war, because of them he might not be able to make it through. Okay, so yeah, so this is the video on Bhagavad Gita, and we have seen the verse 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, the only reason why Duryodhan is afraid that there are a lot of mighty men in the opposite army, just because he also knows a little dharma, that the people who are backed by good people, the people who really follow dharma, and they are backing up the side where people are following the real dharma, that is where the dharma is going to become much more stronger. So even Duryodhan may be aware of this, which is why he is continuously trying to eye upon the opposite army forces, who is not on their side, and trying to count their strengths. Which is, we usually say that if you want to win in something, you don't have to try to count your chances of losing. You have to be focused on your end goal, which Duryodhan is not over here. He has a very strong army. I think his army was 3/4 of what the Pandavas had. Pandavas' army was just like 1/4 of Duryodhan's army, but yet Duryodhan was still scared, and I think that is also one more reason which made him get a defeat at the war of Mahabharat. Okay, so what do you think? Let me know in the comments, what are the reasons why Duryodhan did not win the war at Kurukshetra. Okay, just from these verses. Okay, I know that we have yet not discussed a lot of other stuff, but yes, just from these verses, what do you feel why Duryodhan did not win? Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Keep following the path of your soul's purpose, because you are born for a reason. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.
Make sure that you subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon. When you click on the bell icon, select all notifications so that you get notified about all the videos that I upload.